the news at noon on ABN Radio. It's facts, it's balanced, it's accurate and entertaining. It's the news at noon on ABN Radio. It's facts, it's balanced.
Governor Alex Otti suspends all transport levies in Abia. Governor Sani retains El Rufai's SSG, appoints others. Petrol subsidy removal not immediate. These are the major news headline on the news at noon. We'll take commercial, wrap back the details and many more. Stay connected.
It's facts, it's balanced, it's accurate and entertaining. It's the news at noon on ABN Radio.
Welcome back. I am Chinere Omahi. Now the details. Abia State Governor Dr. Alex Otti has announced the suspension of all transport levies payable to the state government and imposed on tricycles, buses, taxis, and other commercial vehicles plying Abia roads with immediate effect. He said this in line with his campaign promises, as well as sanitizing methods of revenue collection in the state and stop what he called all kinds of extortion, intimidation and harassment of motorists. This is according to a statement on Wednesday signed by his special advisor on media and publicity, Ferdinand Ekoma. The governor of Abia State, Dr. Alex Otti, has made his first appointments barely 24 hours after his assumption of office. The offices announced so far include the Secretary to the State Government, Chief of Staff to the Governor, and Chief Press Secretary to the Governor. This is contained in a statement on Tuesday signed by Ferdinand Ekoma, the Governor's special advisor on media and publicity. The following are the appointed officials of the state government: Professor Kenneth Kalu, Secretary to the State Government; Pastor Caleb Ajaba, PhD, Chief of Staff to the Governor; Dr. Ngozi Okoronkwo, Special Advisor, Health Care Delivery Services; Ferdinand Ekoma, Special Advisor, Media and Publicity; Mr. Kazi Uko, Chief Press Secretary to the Governor; Mrs. Njum Onyemenam, Accountant General; Mr. Ogbonnaya Okereke, Head Special Task Force on Emergency Cleanup of Aba and Umuahia. The appointments take immediate effect, the statement added. The governor of Abia State, Dr. Alex Otti, has described the permanent secretaries in the state civil service as the engine room of government, urging them to adopt transparency in the conduct of government's businesses. ABN TV reports that Governor Otti, while holding his first meeting as governor with the permanent secretaries in Umuahia on Tuesday, urged them to take charge until a new set of commissioners are appointed by the new government. House of Representatives member-elect of Ikwano Umuahia Federal Constituency of Abia State, Honorable Obi Agwocha, on Tuesday visited the director ABN TV, Mr. Ifeanyi Okali, at his Umuahia home. Okali and his wife had recently welcomed their first baby after 11 years in marriage. Following the birth of their baby girl, Okali's home has been a mecca of sorts as friends and loved ones have continued to identify with the family over this piece of good news. Anambra State Governor Chukwuma Soludo has disclosed that the state ruling All Progressive Grand Alliance (APGA) will collaborate with the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to ensure a sustained peace and unity of the country. He noted that the party has always been with any ruling party at the center since its creation in 2002, and the present government of Tinubu would not be an exception. Governor Soludo stated this during the official commission of APGA regional headquarters in Awka on Tuesday amidst residents' partial compliance with IPOB sit-at-home order to commemorate the Biafra Day. Governor Obasani of Kaduna State has approved the appointment of senior government officials expected to fill key positions in the administration of the state. The immediate past secretary to the state government under Nasir El-Rufai's administration, Balarabe Lawal, was retained in view of his vast experience in governance to assist in the smooth take-off of the administration. Deji Adeyanju, a public affairs analyst, has urged President Bola Tinubu to appoint 9 young Nigerians as ministers. Adeyanju said Tinubu should appoint people under the age of 40 years old into his cabinet as ministers. Tweeting, the socio-political activist said appointing former governors as ministers was a waste of a slot. He urged the newly inaugurated president not to give young people errand boy positions. The removal of petrol subsidy will no longer be immediate, ABN TV gathered authoritatively last night. Recall that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had said in his inauguration speech on Monday that the subsidy was gone as it was not provided for in the 2023 budget. But sources told ABN TV yesterday that the implementation of the removal of subsidy would commence post-June. The chief spokesman for the All Progressives Congress presidential campaign, Festus Keyamo, has said President Bola Tinubu did not remove fuel subsidy. According to him, a section of the media is mischievously twisting the narrative to read that Tinubu's government has removed subsidy, despite President Tinubu proclaiming that subsidy was gone while giving his inaugural speech on May 29th. Keyamo, who is also a former Minister of State for Labour, rather said that Tinubu's administration only inherited a regime where there was no provision for subsidy in the 2023 Appropriation Act beginning June 2023, and the Petroleum Industry Act, which is now extant, has no provision for subsidy. Seun Kuti, Nigerian musician and the youngest son of the Afrobeat pioneer Fela Anikulapo Kuti, has stated that popular blogger Tunde Ednut wanted him to be jailed when he was arrested by the police. The singer was arraigned before the Lagos State Magistrates Court and detained at the State Criminal Investigation Department (SCID) in Panti, Yaba for physically assaulting a police officer. He was later released after spending days in detention. While on sports, Argentina coach Javier Mascherano says his side must be wary of the counter-attacking threats of the Flying Eagles. The hosts will face the Flying Eagles in the round of 16 contest in San Juan on Wednesday night. And that brings us to the end of the news at noon. But before we go, recap of our major headlines. Governor Alex Otti suspends all transport levies in Abia. Governor Sani retains El-Rufai's SSG, appoints others. Petrol subsidy removal not immediate. For these and many more, log on to our website at www.abntv.com.ng. You can also download our app via Google Play Store, download ABN Radio. You can also visit any of our social media platforms displayed on your screen at ABN TV. This news is edited and packaged by Ifeanyi Okali. I am Chinyere Umai. Stay connected for more of our programs coming up shortly. Do stay safe and have a lovely day ahead.
It's facts, it's balanced, it's accurate and entertaining. It's the news at noon on ABN Radio.